Hello there, beauties. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Naturally Liz, and on this channel, I talk about all things beautiful, especially fragrances. Whether this is your first time watching or you are returning, thank you as always for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. In today's video, I am going to be doing a summer in review of my fragrances, what stood out to me, and I'm going to be showing you guys my biggest dents. So if you guys are interested in hearing what I have, or you just want to hang with moi, then keep on watching. Before we get into the video, guys, today's affirmation is I will accept compliments because I deserve them. And that one hit me hard because if someone says, oh, you're cute, I like your hair, oh, this wig is old, I've been had this, or, I will find some way to counteract it with something negative, or someone did something really nice for me this weekend. It was totally unexpected, and I was so grateful, but I was looking for a way to say, hey, do you need me to do anything for you? And I'm just learning to just accept acts of kindness and accept compliments because I deserve them. Now, on to the video. So you guys, I have my stuff categorized as how I'm going to talk about it in terms of fragrances over the summer. And I was tagged by Roxanne's Retreats to show my biggest dent. So I'm also going to be doing this. If you have not checked her channel out, I will link it down below. She has an amazing fragrance collection. She has a wonderful personality, and I enjoy her content. So please check her out if you have not done so. So let's get into the fragrances here. So I'm going to start off with fragrances that challenged me this summer and made me want to explore different types of fragrances. So if you're not new to my channel, you probably have noticed that I lean towards feminine fragrances, mass appealing fragrances. I'm not a risk taker when it comes to fragrances. But these two fragrances that I'm going to be showing you guys made me look at things a little differently. And it also lets you know, a lot of times we look at notes and we're like, ooh, this is going to be great. And when you get it, it's nothing like you thought it was going to be. So this first one is Ambrosia Imperiale by AI the Great in collaboration with Navitus Perfumes. You see the dent here. Obviously, I have been wearing this summer. So this fragrance, when I first got it, it was nothing like I thought it was going to be. And I was like, it's okay. But as I wore it more, I fell in love with it. It is a sweet, clean smelling fragrance. When I say clean, I mean musky. It's gourmand. It has banana, foster. It has rum. It has caramel. I don't remember all the notes. I think there's some dates in here, but this fragrance challenged me. It has cinnamon in here too. I was not expecting this. And with this fragrance and like many others, I was like, okay, you need to give this a chance before you just cancel it out, because I was going to be like this and I was going to tell you guys I didn't like it. But I actually fell in love with this. It is so sweet and clean. I really get that. I didn't get it at first, but the more I smell this, the muskier it gets. It just smells absolutely fantastic. So this made me want to explore different types of fragrances, come outside of my comfort zone and see what else is out there. Test the waters. You know what I mean? Stop playing it safe all the time. So this is an amazing fragrance, Ambrosia Imperiale. Okay, the next fragrance I have here is Amouage Love Tuberose. This fragrance, you can't see the dent, but it is here. And when I smelled this, I said, you need to get more white florals into your collection because you've been slipping on this. This is so beautiful. It is heavy on the white florals, heavy. So if you are newer to fragrances and you want to try out some fragrances that have white florals, I would not start with this one because you might not like it. My brother said it smells like our grandmother. I can kind of see how he says that, but once you spray this and you get past that strong opening of gardenia and you let that calm down a little bit and you get the jasmine and the tuberose and then the whipped cream and vanilla comes through, this is absolutely gorgeous. Very well blended in my opinion. Super sweet Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful. I love this fragrance. I'm so happy to have it. And now I want to explore more white floral fragrances. This is just absolutely incredible. Love Tuberose by Amawa. You guys, real quick, have you seen Painkillers on Netflix? I meant to ask you guys at the beginning of the video. I know it is random, but it is a limited series. And when I tell you, I watched all 6 episodes straight. I watched them straight. It was just heart wrenching. And oh my gosh, it has some explicit content, but I would highly recommend watching it. It is about the making of OxyContin, and I think it's loosely based on factual events. It's fact and fiction. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get back to the next category I have are clean fragrances. This summer, I wore a lot of clean fragrances. I didn't want anything too heavy because a lot of times I told you guys I just want to smell good, but not overwhelming. You know what I mean? I just want to smell clean. So one of the things that I really love is this is from Bath and Body Works, and what is this called? Neroli Blossom and Bergamot. I picked this up because of Lulu here on YouTube, and you guys, when I tell you this is gorgeous, it's clean. Oh, if you like Neroli, you will love this. This is the scrub. I also have the body butter. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Just a clean smelling fragrance. I love this so much. And then I have Clean Reserve Skin. This is another one that I absolutely love. This didn't come from the summer, so I'm not going to count this. But if you guys have never smelled this, it is sweet, it's salty, it's clean, it's beautiful. Absolutely love it. And then Kayali Musk 12. I don't have that in front of me, but those were the fragrances I gravitated towards this summer that just smell really clean, and you're not doing too much. They're just wonderful fragrances. I'm going to talk about another category, and this is kind of like the forgotten fragrance profile for me. I just really thought that this summer I was going to be wearing more rose fragrances, and I hardly touched them. For some reason, my rose fragrances didn't really excite me. They just seemed kind of I don't know what happened, but it's not that they're not good fragrances. They just didn't work for me. There were only 2 that I really wore consistently. One was Florabotanica by Balenciaga. I don't have the bottle in front of me, but you guys know that that's like a green, fresh rose fragrance. It's a little sweet. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then the second dent that I'm showing you is Delina La Rose. This is a beautiful fragrance. And I also want to give you guys a disclaimer about my dents. My dents are not just from me wearing my fragrances all the time. It's more of me wearing my fragrances and overspraying them. Yes, I wore this a few times since I purchased it, but sometimes when I wear fragrances, I respray during the day. So I don't want to give you guys the illusion that I'm wearing these fragrances all the time, every day. I wear them often, but I spray a lot. This is beautiful. If you're not familiar with this fragrance, it's fresh, it's aquatic, it's mouth watering, it's tart, it's musky. And truth be told, I like this better than Delina. So if I had to put them in order, it would be Delina Exclusive, it would be La Rose, and then it would be Delina. That's just my preference, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Really surprised about the rose of scents, guys. I really am, but you know, things change. So the next category I have, you guys, are fruity fragrances. And with these fragrances, I'm not going to go too much into detail. I have other videos with me talking about these fragrances in great length, but the fruity fragrances that I really loved over the summer is Sunset Hour, Goldfield and Banks. And you see the dent. Here we are. I sprayed this quite a bit this summer. And we have BDK, Passe Soir. This is another one where I wore and I sprayed a lot of it. I did decant someone like this much, so take that into consideration. But I did wear this quite a bit. And then we have Paco Rabanne's Fame, and the dent is kind of like right here. I noticed with the fruity fragrances, this was a real surprise for me because if you would have asked me last year if I would be wearing more fruity fragrances, the answer would have been no. But I noticed all the fruity fragrances I have liked, they have something in common. They have the fruits at the top, maybe some white florals, and then they have a woody, musky base. So maybe that's the reason for the love of the fruits. I really love musk and I love the smell of sandalwood. I think it's a beautiful scent. Out of all three of these, this one, Paco Rabanne Fame, is my favorite. This is just a captivating scent. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's tropical. It's sweet. It has a beautiful woody type dry down. Absolutely wonderful fragrance. I love these, and I'm so happy to have just stepped out of my lane of the normal, safe, feminine fragrances. These are taking me in a different direction, and I love all of that. Okay, so the next fragrance, you guys, this was like the biggest surprise. I did not expect to fall in love with this fragrance the way I did. I've always liked it from the moment it came out. I felt like it got a lot of hate, but it was a beautiful fragrance. But this fragrance has been sitting for over a year, and I told you guys about it in another video. This is Kayali's Utopia. What is that? Vanilla Cocoa 21. My gosh. We're not going to talk about the dent in here because this is old, but this is so much better than when I first got it. And I was so surprised at how much I just fell in love with it. The creamy coconut, the white florals, the woody dry down. Oh, it is absolutely beautiful. This is sexy to me. Like, I see myself laying on a beach somewhere looking super cute, smelling super fabulous, getting ready to get into some trouble. I'm just saying, this is just giving me that ultimate tropical vacation beach vibe, and I'm here for it. I love this. This by day and Paco Rabanne's Fame by night. See how I created that whole thing in my mind, but this was the biggest surprise, and I'm super excited about wearing it next summer, and I'm going to wear it again before it gets too cold. Okay, guys, so the final category are the creamy fragrances, the gourmand fragrances. Between the fruity fragrances and the gourmand, sweet, creamy fragrances, those were the scent profiles I gravitated towards the most this summer. So we're going to start off with Hufflepuff. You guys see the dent here. This has a sweet, lemony open with a little bit of peach in the opening. And then you get a little white florals in the middle and a very sweet, creamy dry down. Absolutely love this fragrance, and I wore it quite a bit this summer. It is so sweet and comforting. I love it. Ooh, very good. The next one is Kayali Yum Pistachio. You guys can see the dent here. I wore this quite a bit. Absolutely loved it. I layered it with a few fragrances. It is absolutely beautiful. Oh, so sweet. Love this fragrance. This gave me a lot of joy this summer. You know what I mean? Now, one I didn't talk about much on my channel, but I was wearing this at night. This is Oriana. You guys know this. This gives me cereal vibes in the opening, like Captain Crunch berries. Or if you guys grew up in the 80s and you woke up on Saturday mornings and you watched the Smurfs, remember they had Smurf Berry Crunch? And the cereal was like this color and blue. And if you let it sit in the milk, it turned color of like this with a little blue in it. That's what the opening of this smells like to me. And it just gets really creamy. It's so beautiful. Orange blossom is sweet. I love this. I've gotten to love this more from the time that I first purchased it. It is really beautiful. We're not showing the dent on this one because I've had this for a while, but I'm so happy to have it. And let me know, you guys, this is something I've been wondering. Does Centra by Memo smell like this? Or there's a dupe, Orientica. I put a picture up of it. It's in a blue bottle. Do they smell just like this? Are they really similar to where I don't need both? Because I want to try either one of those. Let me know if you have either one of those and you smelled this as well. Okay, these last two most worn fragrances of the summer. most complimented fragrance of the summer, rather, is Blanche Bete. You guys see that I have been wearing this quite a bit. I did decant maybe this much to someone, like this many ounces, maybe in a little decant thing, but I love this. This is actually my scent of the day. Drop down your scent below. Just absolutely gorgeous. What can you say about how sweet and creamy and lactonic this is with the tuberose? It's so beautiful. This is exquisite. It's perfection in a bottle. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then my most worn fragrance of the summer, I can't show you the dent because you can't see it, but you guys, trust me, you know I've talked about this ever since I purchased it. Yara by Latafa. I wear this almost every night to bed. Like, it's gotten insane to the point where after tonight, when I take my shower and I spray this on, I'm going to retire this for some time because I've worn it so much and I really want to give it a break and wear my other fragrances. I don't want this to become where I just get so sick of it because I wear it constantly. I will stand by that they put something in here that makes you addicted to it. There's nothing spectacular about this per se. It's just something about the sweetness and the creaminess, and it's like this really beautiful dessert. It's so yummy and good, and every time I smell it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is heaven. It's the perfect balance of sweetness and creaminess. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, let me put it down. I know you guys are sick of me talking about it, but this is my most worn fragrance. Creamy fragrances were just my whole vibe this summer. I really loved it. Creamy fragrances, fruity fragrances. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear if there were any changes in your fragrance wearing from last year to now, and what fragrances did you gravitate towards the most. Would love to hear it. Thank you again, Roxanne, for tagging me in this video. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, guys, remember how blessed and highly favored you are. Stay safe, and I will see you next time.